Welcome back to your Aces franchise. In the last video, we covered opening day for your Aces, and Dom Smith hit 2 home runs to cap off a 2-4 day. Awesome job from Dom Smith. Now let's go ahead and sim through the rest of this series against the Guardians. We're down by one runner on base. Let's see what Velasquez can do. Velasquez up, runner on second, down one at the bottom of the 8th. Runner on second. Nelson Velasquez up to the plate. Let's see what he can do. Looking for our 3rd win of the season. Cap off a good start. Behind that one, Velasquez. Let's see what the slugger can do. He hits one to the opposite side. That'll score a run. Nelson Velasquez heads to second. Will he make it? He will. And that ties the game. Nelson Velasquez with an RBI double, his first of the season. That'll bring up Elehuris Montero, who will also hit one to the right side. Diving play by and what a play from Jimenez, the second baseman. That'll bring up Dom Smith, who also has a home run in this game, his 3rd of the season. Dom Smith off to a great start for your Aces. And that one's hit, but will be caught by the right fielder. That will bring us back to the game, where Osvaldo Bido has 2 men on, with David Fry, who already has a home run today, up to hit. Let's see what will happen here. Osvaldo Bido getting tired. Just misses on the outside corner. David Fry, home run yesterday, home run today. Let's see what he could do against Osvaldo Bido. It's a ground ball to first and caught. That brings up Jake McCarthy in the bottom of the 9th. 2 men on, 2 outs against Ben Lively with a chance to win the game for your Aces. Let's see what he will do. All of Las Vegas on their feet, watching. As Jake McCarthy takes a ball deep, and it will be just foul. That'll be a ground ball to second, thrown to first, and that will end the 9th inning as Jake McCarthy is unable to capitalize on the men in scoring position. That'll bring us to the top of the 10th, where Bo Naylor already a triple in this game. Osvaldo Bido on the mound for his 4th inning of work. Let's see what Bo Naylor can do here. Hit left side. Kyle Stowers picks it up, throws, fired home, and it will not be in time, and the Guardians take the lead. That will bring in the reliever, Luis Ortiz, in his 1st inning of the 2024 season for your Aces, as he allows a ground ball to second, fired to short, but no throw. Man, we're really seeing that defense right there from Elehuris Montero. And there's a strikeout as we get out of the top of the 10th, but not before Bo Naylor can hit a single to score. That will bring us to the bottom of the 10th. Jake McCarthy on second. Let's see what Matthew Batten can do. Swing and miss on that pitch. 0-1 count. Let's see what Batten will do here. And that's hit to the right side. That will advance the runner to 3rd, meaning we're 90 feet away from tying this game. And that will bring it to Nelson Velasquez, already with a game-tying double. Let's see what he'll do here with McCarthy at 3rd. All he needs is a long fly ball. The 1-2 pitch from Emmanuel Clase will be swung on and missed. Nelson Velasquez not happy with that, throwing his bat. Let's watch this pitch again. That was absolutely nasty. And man, Nelson Velasquez was mad about that one. See him trying to cuss out the pitcher there. That'll bring up Elehuris Montero. 90 feet away, the tying run at 3rd. Let's see what Montero will do. He'll take that for a ball. That makes it a 2-0 count. Good take. And Velasquez line to third where J-Ram will catch it. And that will end the game, giving your Aces their first loss of the season. What a performance. So, after that game, I just want to say we definitely need to move Elehuris Montero from shortstop and move someone else there. Because, man, he cannot play that position to save his life. So, we're actually going to move him to third base and put Batten at second. And this will give him the opportunity. He doesn't have a strong arm, but I want him in the lineup, and that's really the only way that he will be in the lineup is this if he's playing third base. So we'll move Arise shortstop, and I think this is a better move anyways. He's a great fielder, and he'll play good at shortstop, and that gives Batten the chance to try to be our second baseman going forward. Simulating the last game of the series, let's check it out how we do against Cleveland, and we lose, which is interesting. So we'll win 2 and lose 2. Let's see about this series against the Red Sox. Alright, we have Kyle Stowers up. The home team is down by 2. We have 2 runners on base. Let's see what he could do here. Kyle Stowers up. Bottom of the 8th. Down by 2. Let's see what he'll do against Liam Hendriks. That one's fouled off to the right side. Stowers has been pretty good for us this season, so I'd like to see him get a hit right here. Just under that one. There's hit, but right to the right fielder. That will most likely be the end of this game. That actually brings us to the bottom of the 9th. We have bases loaded for Dominic Smith, your home run leader for the Aces this far into the season. Let's see what he'll do against Chris Martin. I know Dom Smith is looking for a walk-off grand slam right here. Let's see what he'll do. Just behind on that fastball. Looking to drive in at least 2 runs right here and move it on to the next batter. And that will be a strikeout for Dom Smith. Could not come up clutch right there. That brings up Alec Burleson, who has a home run this game. Let's see if he could do it again and bring in some runs. The 1-2 pitch from Chris Martin to Alec Burleson. Taken low for a ball. Burleson looking for his 3rd home run of the season here. Grand slam could win the game for the Aces. He takes a ball high. Let's see what he can do. And he grounds the ball to first base. Touching first is Casas. And the Red Sox will win. And the Aces will lose their 3rd game in a row. And after that game, we get the message. Eric Haas has torn his calf. This is huge because he had 3 home runs going into this game. And he will be out for 1 to 2 months. That brings us to free agency where we need to look for a new catcher. I see Manny Pena here. I know he's an older player, but he could be a good backup. I also see Jorge Alfaro, and I think Alfaro might honestly be the option, so we're going to go ahead and give him a 1-year, $950 deal. We'll actually give him $1 million. So we'll see. He wants a longer contract, so we'll give him a 2-year deal for $1 million, and we'll give him a club option, or player option. So that will bring us a new catcher that we can have while Eric Haas is hurt. So we simmed until April 22nd, and as you can see, your Aces are 6-16. So we're doing pretty bad this season. I want to go look at the lineup and see how everybody is doing. Jake McCarthy, he's doing alright, 241. You definitely want to see that average higher with the leadoff hitter. Let's see what is on base. Yeah, 286. You want way higher than that. Matthew Batten is actually doing pretty good. So I like to see that. 2 home runs already matching his career high. 16 walks, 14 strikeouts. Great. Almost a 400 on base. So yeah, he's doing really good. That brings up Velasquez, who's been very disappointing. We'd like to see more home runs here. It's still pretty early into the season though, so we'll give him the opportunity to keep going. Dom Smith doing alright. Elehuris Montero not doing great. But look at Alec Burleson. 5 home runs already? 5 doubles. and 12 RBIs. He's hitting .313 with a 923 OPS. That will bring us into this game against the Yankees, where we are going to player lock Alec Burleson and see how he does. Sporting the new away jerseys. Let's see how he does against a lefty. The 1-2 pitch is taken for a ball. Burleson's really been a surprise player for us, as we did not expect that he would do this good, as he strikes out swinging there on the curveball for his first strikeout of this game. That'll bring up Burleson in the third, man on first. See what he can do with the runner on. He's been our best hitter with the runners on. And there's a hit into the gap. Let's see, Burleson will head to second. Let's see if the runner will go home, and he will. And he will be safe as he rounds home. And Alec Burleson with an RBI double, bringing his RBI total to 3, and that's his 6th double on the season. Awesome hit right there. That's what you love to see. And also, I want to give props to the runner on first for making it all the way from first to home. And yeah, check out Burleson. He's on fire. That'll lead us into the 5th, where the Yankees are up 5-2 against the Aces. Burleson up. Let's see what he'll do. And that one's hit deep, going back, and caught on the warning track. Good try, Burleson, but it will not make it. Soto out there. New acquisition for the Yankees, so definitely looking to see how he's going to do. Got some high hopes for him. That'll bring us to the top of the 8th, where Burleson is up 8-2 Yankees. He'll swing at the low pitch. That will be a strikeout for Burleson, his 2nd of the game, in what could be his last at bat. That brings us to the top of the 9th. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. Ian Hamilton looking for the save. Alec Burleson up. See what he can do. Already driven one to second base. As you can see, Jorge Alfaro, Butler, and Arise is on base. Hopefully Burleson can come up big for our Aces. That's a strikeout, swinging, but he'll run to first. But the catcher throws to first, and the Yankees will win. That'll bring us to the pitching side of the diamond for your Aces. Looking at Emmett Sheehan, he's been great so far this season. A 3.96 ERA, a 1.35 WHIP, so you'd like to see the WHIP a little lower, but that ERA is great. And honestly, 22 strikeouts in 36 innings, I'll take that any day. Only 0.1 WAR, but that will go up as we go through the season. But look at Tyler Gilbert. This is a guy who's a 64 overall D potential. In 30 innings, he has a 2.97 ERA. Not very many strikeouts, but he's not a strikeout pitcher. So look at that. That's honestly pretty good. Then Josh Fleming, not doing great. Brian Mata, not doing great. And Mitch Spence, actually doing pretty decent for a 56 overall. Our rotation is pretty weak, so we'll definitely look to make some changes there. McCann, Beto, both doing great. Love to see that in their innings pitched. Vieto, not great. Space, great for that overall. That's pretty good. Michael Kelly, not great. Luis Ortiz, pretty decent. And then Zach Pop with 5 saves already on the season. Heading over to the trade block, I wanted to see just who's available, but I don't want to just look at the top where Brennan Nimmo, Adam Duvall, these type of guys. I wanted to look at the bottom, because sometimes there's some sneaky guys down here, and we're definitely looking for some pitchers here. So let's see what we can find. So looking at the trade block, I see a guy who kind of piques my interest in Jorge Alcala. He doesn't have the best attributes, but I think that he honestly could be, he's definitely an upgrade for our bullpen that we have. So I think we might look to make a trade for him. They want a first base, a right field, and a shortstop. Let's see, first base, we do have a few options. We have Garrett Cooper sitting down in AAA, not doing great. Let's see. So they would take Garrett Cooper for Jorge Alcala, but to make it a little more realistic, we're going to add in Drew Lutberger. And that will be the trade for your Aces.